me holler at my clicker later. Yeah, we about to do the show right in this air. For shaking me. Yeah, I'm gonna get at you at the coffee table. Pimp Skillet. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning. Welcome to 40 Questions. It's my show. I'm E-40, Earl Stevens. You know, you play a partner from the Yak, the Outlaw Yak, you know what I mean? Just like that, you're there. Welcome to my show, my interview show. We're going behind the actor's studio, all up in the studio, behind the scenes. We more behind the scenes than the Wizard of Oz, Pimp Skillet. But if you got some courage, you know what I mean, pull it up like that there, Pimp Skillet. You know, get you some water. Or, you know, if he needs you some Ruby Red slippers, just post up because we got 40 questions and they're going to be unforgettable, Pimp Skillet, unfathomable even. But I'm out here today. My first guest, very first guest. You may know him as a world-renowned player, partner, popping his collar on the comedy circuit forever. Eons, many, many moons, ever since I was ankle low to a centipede's toe, Pimp Skillet, like that there. You may know him all around the world as Dr. Cliff Huxtable. But welcome to my show, 40 Questions. I'm glad to bring to you player partner Bill Cosby. Mr. Bill Cosby, what's up, Mr. Sir, Pimp Skillet?
Oh, well, thank you for having me on your show, Mr. 40, sir. First of all, let me correct you, please. It's Dr. Cosby, you see, and the Temple University gave me the honorary degree. But still, nonetheless, it's still an honor and a pleasure to be a part of your show here and today. And I don't know what your sponsors are, but I do want to shout out to Jello. Hello, is Jello there? Hey, still Bill watching, listening, and hey. But sorry, thank you again for having me on your show, Mr. Watson.
Okay, I feel you. It's kind of like a soil block protector. How I had to get it in with the chop way back, you know what I'm saying? They call me the hood doctor like that because I split the block open. Y'all. Yeah, so like, you know, I mean, we was getting it in real tough. You understand what I'm saying like that there, Pimp Skillet? You know what I mean when I'm saying to you, when I'm scanning, you know what I mean, welcome, you know what I'm saying? It's all I'm doing is trying to welcome you to my function, you know what I mean? We just out here trying to function.
Actually, it's very funny that you say that because I absolutely have no idea what you're talking about, you did.
You know, you out there, super elder in the game. You know, super major factor in the fixture, in the real modulating, and you be modulating for since modulating was modern and the mobbing was a whole nother mob, you know what I'm saying, what I'm talking about. But what you got going on this year?
Oh, dig it, Jack, I'm glad you asked me that question. You see, I've still got a lot of positive things going on in the works. You see, I'm 77 years old and I've got my special 77 coming out very soon on the Netflix, you see. I'm not certain how to get the flicks on the net, but if you're on the net or in the net, whether you're in the net or on the net, you can still catch the flicks, and the flick will still be flicking, the flicking and the flickering, and the flickering and flickering on the net, you see. And it's coming out very soon, so you can stay tuned to your internet and get your cable providers and the box and the Time Warners and the digital dish, you see. The Comcast me uses the U-verse, and the whole universe is set on, and get the Wi-Fi. I think it's wireless fidelity, you see, but it's going to be on the net, you dig?
Like a slab of concrete, Pimp Skillet, real solid, like, you know what I'm saying, like a century safe, Pimp Skillet, no solid. I gotta keep it solid, and I gotta keep it 100, 1 million even, player partner. And I gotta ask you about them shiesty ass boochies, man. You know what I mean? Tell me, player partner, tell me what's really going on. Is they all up in your grits like that? Also, yeah, I understand, you know, this is 40 questions, my Pimp Skillet. I'm glad to have you on the show, but you got to give me some answers to the questions, you know what I mean? Because I got to keep it 100. This is when my folkers come through and they say 40 keeps it 100, so I got to keep it even 100 to 100. You know what I mean? You can't divide it into fractions, keep 100 square to the 100th power. So I got to ask you about them shiesty booch. Not a bash, not a bash, not a bash, but a booch. Now, you know what I'm saying? You got to tell me what's up with that.
Hey, come check this out, Jack. Hey, come listen, man. Hey, man, I only agreed to do your program, you see, because you had agreed not to ask me questions about my indiscretions of the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s. You see, when you signed the agreement set forth by my publicist and management team, you would agree not to mention those indiscretions of the decades. You see, it's the only reason, Jack, I came on your show, because you're the only media personality not looking to persecute the cause in the media. You see, why else would I can barely understand the words that you're saying, man? Come on, Jack. Ask me some real questions about my special. You see, it's coming out real soon on the internet.
Okay, I smiggadale that. Okay, well, you know what I mean? Well, since it ain't really too much for us players partners to talk about, I got to introduce you to one of my little projects. We just got the Hood Winery. My peoples came up with the slurricane and the hurricane. Well, in the hood we call it hurricane and slurricane, pimp skillet. But I hold up a real nice little cup for me and my player partner Bill Cosby to sip on. You know what I mean? And you got your cup here. Yeah, grab a cup of that pimp skillet. Yeah. We get that num juice, pimp skillet. Ugh.
Oh, normally I don't drink when I do my interviews and such because it leaves a bad taste. But since you've been so kind as to invite me on your show and move past and overlook the indiscretions you did of the decades, you see, I'll try some, please. I don't mind if I do, please. That's to your health, you see.
And take me a sip on. Yeah, sip yours. Yeah, it's good, huh? Yeah.
It's got some very familiar undertones. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it tastes like something from my youth, you see.
Well, it looked like my guest done passed out. He done felt real comfortable and want to have a chill little nap time, which you play a part of 40 watt. But I think we're going to be doing some promotional work very, very soon. And I'm glad to have him on. And thank you for tuning in, Pimp Skillet. And check out my next quadruple, triple, platinum, double disc. It's going to be quadruple. It's a quadruple double album. You know what I mean? That's 8 discs coming out. Look out for it, Pimp Skillet. Ugh.